Why, hello, my loyal subjects. My name's King Wolfowl, and welcome to another update video. So my webcam's not working. My webcam, I don't know what's wrong with my webcam. So no pretty me for you to look at today. Just logo. So sorry about that. Hopefully I have it fixed by next time. So we're gonna hop right into it. So first things first. If you haven't seen my community post a little while ago, I now have a code on deadsclothing.com. Use code Wolfowl, you get 10% off anything on the store. I get a small chunk of the sale, which is money I can use to funnel directly back into the channel. So if you want to check it out, the link is always in the description, as well as the code, so you can just copy and paste it, make it look really easy for you. For those who haven't seen my video on Dead's Clothing, it's a clothing brand started by a friend of mine. He bases all his designs off of horror movies, or horror media, or metal bands. It'll make sense if you just click over to the website and just take a quick look. We did a collab where he turned my logo into like a zombie. It looks real cool. But yeah, he's starting to do creator codes and collaborative codes. And I'm one of the first people to have it. We were the first collab he ever did, so it's really cool. Just check it out. They got new designs coming next month. They just launched their Pride line earlier this month, which will be available year-round, not just during the month of June. So yeah, check it out. Use my code. That's all I gotta say about that, and I'll move on. Next up, we have. Oh, I'm going on vacation. That's probably a pretty big update. So for the next week, so I am, as long as I uploaded this correctly, you are seeing it on Saturday the 24th, I hope. If you're seeing this when it goes up, you're seeing it on Saturday the 24th. On the 26th, I'm going on vacation. I will be away from my computer for an entire week. So if I don't answer comments, or I answer them real late or not as quickly as I usually do, that's why. I will be out of town for a whole week. Me and the wife are going to go relax and de-stress from our normal jobs. So yeah. Just if I'm not answering comments or anything, that's why. I also will need to pre-record an extra week of videos now, because I won't be able to record while I'm on vacation. Which is great, because I should have thought about that when I decided to stop pre-recording a whole bunch of videos ahead. I should have just recorded through vacation and then started the new era of less pre-recording after vacation. Didn't think about it. So yeah, it'll just be I just have to record the 26th through July 7th, and then we'll be back on track to not recording too far ahead. So yeah, it's not a huge deal. Just if you're trying to leave me a comment or anything, understand I am having fun, de-stressing from my normal job, and I might not get back to y'all on some comments until the 3rd. I'll be coming home the 2nd, but I'll probably be coming home and passing out, because I have an opening shift on the 3rd, the Monday where I go back to work, so that'll be fun. Yeah, on to the next topic. Wrestling reviews and predictions. Those are going to be on hiatus for the foreseeable future. I don't know when or if they'll be coming back. This is mostly due to Saturdays being the busiest days of most of my weeks. Even on my off days, I have a lot to do like when I'm off of work on a Saturday, I have a lot to do on Saturdays. And that's when a lot of the premium live events happen for WWE. Almost all of them, in fact. So it's just hard to watch them. And then if I watch them the following day, I usually just want to relax and watch the PLE. Wrestling is one of those things that helps me de-stress, along with the recording for YouTube. But watching a PLE and trying to take notes on it for a YouTube video is going to stress me out. So I don't want the two things that help me relax during the week to become two things that stress me out. So the wrestling predictions and stuff will be on hold indefinitely. They may or may not come back. It just depends on if my life situation gets any better with how my weekends work. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I will maybe still do a couple here and there for like big events like Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. But I wouldn't be looking forward to them. Next up, there's a handful of games that are coming out either at the end of this month, so 29th and 30th, and then I believe July 27th. That would be AEW Fight Forever, Telltale The Expanse, and Master Detective Archives Raincode. Very rarely do games come out that I feel like I really want to play at launch, and I got 3 of them happening right now. So AEW Fight Forever, as I was just talking about, I'm a big wrestling fan. I think this game will be more fun with other people, so you might only see a couple videos on the game. It might be just a Monday upload, like a Let's Chill Monday upload. But we will see, because I might also play the career mode. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know, because I will prioritize games you guys want to see, obviously, over other uploads. Telltale The Expanse doesn't come out to end of July, so we got plenty of time to figure that out. It's also going to come out episodically, so worst case scenario, I can suspend either Rogue Legacy or the other 2 video a day upload. I can either just put that on hold until we finish the first episode of The Expanse, and then go back to uploading the what was in that slot before until the next episode comes out. We'll figure that one out when it comes out. And then Master Detective Archives Raincode is a game by the team that made Danganronpa. If you don't know Danganronpa, I would look it up. It's a really fun game. One of my favorite game series of all time. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, the original team that made the first game worked on this new game, Master Detective Archives. And I'm really excited to play it. I want to do it as a daily series, relatively close to when it launches. So we'll probably play it in between Batman Arkham City and Assassin's Creed. Because the plan is, after Arkham City, we're going to play Assassin's Creed because we finished the BioShock series entirely. So we're going to rotate between Assassin's Creed and Batman Arkham games until Arkham's done. Then we're going to put something else on that side. We're kind of rotating between those series. So I think it's going to go in between Arkham City and Assassin's Creed, which will put off our Assassin's Creed, sadly. But this is a game I really want to play, and if I'm going to play it at launch, I might as well record it, right? And then if we hate it, we can always just stop uploading it. So that's that. Just for the future, if any games are coming out that you guys really want to see me play close to launch, let me know, because I don't really keep up with games that are coming out. Usually I find out through Google recommending an ad that says, hey, this game's coming out now. Like, that's how I found out about Master Detective. It was like, new game by the Danganronpa team. And I went, excuse me? And found it that way. Or AEW Fight Forever. I'm a wrestling fan. That's how I knew that was coming out. And Telltale The Expanse, I literally found out because I searched Telltale on Twitter. And that's how I found out that they were back in business and I'm going to make more games. So I don't keep up to date with when new games are coming out. So if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know so I can figure out how to work it into the schedule as early as possible. So yeah, one final point. I'm trying to make this as concise as possible, because the last update video was on the longer side, and I want to get you guys this info, so you can shout it into the ether. That is your mind. Half asleep. I am half asleep. It's too hot in this house. Thumbnail color coding. So if you've been on the channel for any length of time, you'll notice that my thumbnails look a lot like the logo that's on the screen right now. Purple gradient. Whatever images I have on the thumbnail, right front and center. Number in the corner. Well, there's no number in the corner on this picture, but you know what I mean. I've color coded everything. So Let's Plays. And okay, so purple gradient is going to be for a few things: Let's Plays, live videos, one-off videos, update videos. It's the main color of the channel, so any main series is going to be purple. Food court, any Let's Plays, random one-off videos. I literally just said this list. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. All of those are going to have the purple gradient thumbnail. Let's Fears, which are horror games. The first one just went up, Amanda the Adventurer. Part 2 is going up on Monday. Those are going to have a red gradient, and Let's Chills are going to have a blue gradient. So if you find yourself being like, oh, I really like the Let's Plays, I like seeing his reactions to things he hasn't seen before in video games, purple thumbnail. If you like, oh, well, I really like how he is in this Let's Chill, he sounds more relaxed and more laid back and just kind of having fun with the game he's playing, light blue thumbnail. Which, for anybody who wants to know what a Let's Chill is, who hasn't been on the channel, or maybe you've just been watching 1 or 2 series and don't know the difference, Let's Chill are games. I previously classified it as a Let's Chill to help organize like style of video, and now I have the thumbnail. So I'm gonna keep the Let's Chill, Let's Fear, Let's Play branding, but I'm also gonna have the thumbnail colors to help newer viewers, or mostly newer viewers, find the things they like. Or if a series goes up and you see the color of the thumbnail and you're like, oh, I don't like that style of video, you can just skip it. It's for you guys. So previously, the Let's Chill branding versus the Let's Play branding was to separate relaxed gameplay videos versus like things I'm playing for the first time and taking the story for the first time. So like Dark Souls versus Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I've never played Dark Souls before. I'm playing this game for the first time. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I played 7,000 times as a child. I was playing the remaster for the channel, so I played it as a Let's Chill, where I was more relaxed, just singing stupid songs to the tune of the music in the game, just being a stupid little boy. And just kind of relaxing. Rogue Legacy 2 is another Let's Chill, because the gameplay is much more relaxed, or well, not the gameplay itself, but the lore is more relaxed, if that makes sense. Like in Rogue Legacy, you kind of have to go out of your way to you could play through Rogue Legacy without intaking any lore. You absolutely can, and I guarantee people have, because the roguelike element, the regeneration of castle is much more like important to the gameplay than the actual story is. So that's why that's a Let's Chill. Let's Chills will mostly consist of things like platformers, games I've played before, silly games, like a couple of the ones that are coming up are Doors Paradox, which is just a door puzzle game, and then Table Manners, which if you've never seen Table Manners, oh, be ready for that one. I love that game. You're basically a floating hand, and you gotta work your way through a date without screwing up too much. It's great. So that's the big difference there. So if you're looking for more silly games or me being more relaxed, you're gonna look for that light blue thumbnail. If you're looking for a more like an actual like me playing a game through the first time and trying to take in lore and figure out games as I play them, that's gonna be a purple thumbnail. A purple thumbnail obviously is also gonna be Food Court. My Royal Rumble challenges from 2K22 are purple, just because I'll probably change the Food Court thumbnails. I'll probably give Food Court their own color at some point, just not right now, because that's a decision I literally just made as I was speaking. Anyway, red thumbnail is going to be Let's Fear, which is anything horror. Amanda the Adventurer is the first one. We'll do more horror games in the future. I really enjoy doing Amanda the Adventurer. And then any collaborative videos will be green thumbnails. So if you go back to my Halo series, you'll notice it's got some shiny new thumbnails that don't look they're still atrocious, but they don't look as atrocious as the old thumbnails. And they got James's logo on it. It's a nice looking thumbnail. So yeah, if you see a green thumbnail, it's probably a highlight, like a collaborative highlight video where me and a friend were playing a game, and it's cut up bits and like the best bits and pieces of us playing the game. So yeah, one more time. Purple is for anything that doesn't fall into the other 3 categories. Let's Chill, super relaxed games, or games where I don't have to use more than one of my 2 brain cells. Red for Let's Fears, horror games, and green for collaborative games. And now, with that knowledge, you can go find, you could scroll through my entire channel and see which things you may or may not like. If you don't like how I talk in Let's Chills, if you don't like me like being goofy in Let's Chills or goofing off too much in Let's Chills, go watch a Let's Play. The Let's Plays, I'm usually a little more focused. You know what? That's a dirty lie. I'm never focused. You know how many things I've walked past in Dark Souls that were like super important? Yeah, the fact remains. If you like my Let's Plays, if you've watched both one of my Let's Plays and one of my Let's Chills, you know what I'm talking about. My not necessarily like the cadence in which I speak, but like the level of goofiness I allow out of myself in a Let's Chill is much higher than in a traditional Let's Play. Because in a Let's Play, I'm trying to learn story and also kind of make content, whereas with the Let's Chill, it's usually just me playing the game. The amount of times in Rogue Legacy where I just start screaming is a lot. And Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I spend a good half of the playthrough just singing stupid stuff to the music that's going on. So it's two distinct play styles, and that's why I felt the need to have the branding and have the different thumbnails. I'm probably over-explaining at this point because I tend to do that, but it do be what it do. For now, though, that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this update video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be good people, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.